sunshine in this song. On the darkness any day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, when she's gone.
Oh, you waiting on me, huh?
Ain't no sunshine.
Let's see what we got here.
Grab that part like ain't no sunshine in this song.
You ain't got no sense. I want you to know that. I'm sure you already know it.
Oh man.
I'm sure you already know it. All right. I guess we'll get this thing jumping.
You on point tip? Ain't that what you want to do every time you hit it?
All right. Yeah, y'all.
It's the soundproof hunger.
One day I'm gonna hit a freestyle.
I was wondering,
Not
like, was
today.
this it? This
One
ain't
day
it?
I'm gonna hit a freestyle. Not today though.
Okay, not today.
Not today. Yeah,
Let's go.
man. What's happening, y'all? It's your boy, Call It Parshawn here with a little paint where it ain't. A little seasoning with some reasoning, man. We up in here, man, doing what we do. I just want to tell y'all that we got some big things coming up. If y'all saw the show of What Men Want, that was a good show. Had a good time doing it. And then we had the ladies take over what the ladies want. We definitely gonna have that togetherness, that cohesion, that conversation, that debate coming up real soon. Y'all keep your eyes and ears open for that. Also, we coming up on 3 years.
Ain't no sunshine in this song.
Coming up on 3 years. I was gonna let you get your intro in. I just wanted to get that out of there first. So you felt a little left out. That was your, hey man, what about me?
Right.
Oh man. But yeah, that's what we got going in. What you got for me, AJ?
Ain't no sunshine in this song. Y'all know the voice, man. Happy to be here today, man. Let's go ahead and get this started.
You sure you want this today? Because I'm feeling some kind of way.
Come on, man. Let's let your little gripes out, man.
Yeah,
I know they're gonna be.
First off, you said a little.
My
I'm
bad.
Not gonna really,
My bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
My bad.
You just you gaslighting me right now. That's what you do.
Let's go, man. Come on, let's get this going.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get it rolling, man. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, man. First off, I want to kind of jump into what's been happening all week long. We had a lot of people that got out there and did some things that just wasn't right, depending on where you stand on the subject. I'm gonna start off with the physical situation. Draymond Green at practice and the Golden State Warriors punching Jordan Poole in the face. How did you feel about that?
Wasn't no sunshine in no. Hey man, fights happen. Protect yourself at all times, man. That's if nothing else, you gotta know that. Was it? We don't know what happened. You know, I was trying to have a conversation with the brother today about it, and I mean, it really ain't. He punched him. Should he punched him? Nah. The relationship is over with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if you could punch me and we bygones be bygones. I probably not. But So I don't know where that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Can't be putting your hands on people like that, man. You know, and the crazy part about it, the team just worried about that the video got out. They don't even care about Poole. He's somewhere with a stake on this shit right now.
Well, I think because I don't know about physical altercations, but I think, you know, fights and arguments and fusses happen a lot. And I think that's why they're like, okay, why is our stuff being put out? How did it get leaked? And I've seen something where they said the person that leaked it got in between, I think it was 50 and 100.
That's what I'm talking about. Make it worth it, goddamn, because you're going to get fired. So
yeah,
make it worth
it. But it does boil down, when you look at it from that perspective, it boils down to nothing is private no more. The locker room ain't sacred no more. The practice ain't sacred no more.
I mean,
everybody feeding off of everybody's personal situations. And I go back to, I look at Matt Hoffa a lot. The brother sit to his right with the dreads, with the glasses. Mm-hmm. One thing he says that holds true all the time, he says that attention is the new currency.
I mean, it's been like that. Denzel said that years ago. Denzel said that, you know, it ain't about what's right or wrong. It's about who's first. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know, man. You can't push me and then not prepare for what might happen. Like I said, you don't expect that from a teammate, but
right.
I mean, who knows? Until we know what was said, man, I'm not gonna justify him punching him, but I don't know what he said. Everybody got triggers. You know what I'm saying? He a sucker for doing it. I will say that, because this is your teammate. I don't know, man. We almost fought, man. So I mean, shit.
Thing is, though, yeah, you say almost.
So I mean,
my thing is, though, and I say this because everybody I talk about today is somebody I've talked about in a negative light, and I mean it and I stand by it. So that's why I say I'm going to be on one today. So Draymond is one of them people. I've always said he need to learn how to control his attitude, and he gets a lot of leeway because of who he is. And that's in the game. That's just for him kicking folks in the nuts, for him, just a lot of stuff he does. He gets away with it because that's the temperature and that's the climate that he creates, and they've allowed it to happen. This situation is, I don't know how they're going to deal with it as far as it's concerned, but I don't care what I say to you. You shouldn't punch me in my face.
That's easy to say. I understand, you know, what I say. I'm allowed to say what I want to say. That's cool. And I get that. You're allowed to say what you want to say. It's always cool if somebody punch you in the face.
Right. And so when we talk about consequences, now I also saw that I think Jordan Poole is under concussion protocol.
Man, he practiced already, so that's
he
not
did?
True. Yeah, that's not true.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's not true.
So that's why
he been practicing everything, man. So I mean, yeah,
but
he got punched, man. It ain't like, yeah,
you're right.
People gonna make more of it what it was, man.
It shouldn't have been put out.
I'm not gonna say that either. I'm not gonna say that.
Number two, it shouldn't have happened.
I say it shouldn't have happened. Should have got put out. It ain't like they wasn't gonna talk about it. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? The way they handle it, like I said, man, I just don't like the way they handle it. If y'all gonna suspend him already. Y'all, what is the investigation for? You know what I'm saying? Like they tripping with all that. So I mean, Poole at the end of the day, man, he probably on the phone with his agent like, hey man, they all right here bullying me. Light skins, y'all having a bad month. Light skin, y'all having a bad month, man.
Hey, you dead right. I thought I was gonna
light skin is suffering right now. Gee, you get caught cheating, you're getting punched. What's next? Jesus. But you know we'll never be the same. We got to fight. You owe me a fair one after that.
Yeah.
And I'm be honest, man. If I'm Jordan Poole, I'm gonna wait till the cameras is on, man, and I'm just gonna steal on him. Just whatever. I mean, cause man, they got memes out, man. He all over the place, man. Yeah. So I mean, at that point, right? You know, I understand. You know, it ain't gonna solve nothing. It's gonna solve something for me. It's just the same with the apology. Like the world seen it, dog.
Yeah.
So you say, how we know he really apologized to him?
Yeah, it was an Instagram.
That's what I'm saying.
Post.
So I mean,
and I'm gonna take some time away.
I gotta get mine, dog. I ain't saying like everybody's walking around here somebody's on site every time we see each other. No, but I need mine, dog. And he might lose that one, but at least let me get that.
And see, I'm at the point where if I fight you now, I'm not fighting fair, and I don't mean with weapons or whatever.
I mean, but let's be.
When was your last injury? I'm gonna kick you right in your knee.
I mean, but let's be clear though. Let's be clear.
Wherever your injury was, I'm trying to hurt you.
It was a sucker punch because it was your teammate. He ain't see it coming. At the point you put your hands on me, you got to have your hands up after that.
Now, that's why I don't think it was a sucker punch.
Oh no, it's definitely a sucker punch, dog.
Well, he pushed him. Well,
I get that, but just
Draymond walked up on him.
Yeah, see, at the point, you supposed to have your spidey senses on, or somebody getting your senses.
They
somebody get in your area. Your alarm supposed to go off. Like, we got to get ready.
You see when somebody walking, you know it ain't.
I mean, because he didn't think he was gonna punch him.
Yeah.
So I mean, that made it some sucker shit. But other than that, I mean, man, you can't keep your hands off people if you don't. You know what I'm saying?
If I get to the point to where you walk up on me, I push you, I'm ready to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like at the point the push happened,
I'm ready.
It's whatever.
He just called.
But he pushed him and was like, nah. Then he hit him clean too, dog. You see his leg. Go back and look at the video. Watch his legs. But anyway, move on, man. We can't talk about
that's
that.
Yeah, so that's one of the people I don't like, and he was trending this week.
I mean,
on to the next guy.
Who else don't you like? What's going on with you? We TMZ today, man. We TMZ.
On to the next guy. This one, I don't care. Joe Budden.
What'd he do?
Joe Budden did a show, and he was talking about how they call it stealthing. I didn't even know what the word meant. But he was talking about like he's been in situations where he was getting ready to have sex with somebody, and he was say, okay, let me go over here and put this condom on, and he would fake it. Wouldn't put the condom on, go up in the chick raw.
Oh, that's light skin. God damn.
He admitted, he said he's done it a couple times.
I mean, there's a million dudes out here that done did it. I ain't saying it's cool. It's some more sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? But
see, that's the problem. We just okay.
I mean, what's supposed to happen to him?
Well,
at this point,
there's nothing that can happen because this is somebody that we've seen and heard and watched his dysfunctions, his mental capacity, and the things that he do, and we continue to push it, we continue to support it. So then we continue to say, okay, yeah, we're gonna pay you to be a monster. We're gonna pay you to be out here and to push this stuff because it gets views, it gets likes. Then what we got these people going around here thinking it's okay.
I don't think people thinking it's okay. I just think who knows if it's even true coming from him. Like,
why would you lie about raping somebody? Because that's considered rape.
No, we watched the lady try to convince people she was black.
she got a OnlyFans page too.
Oh, she got OnlyFans now? Damn.
Yeah, she got on it.
But I mean, I don't even know if it's true coming. I mean, we didn't hear stories. We talked about this on the show before. I think like, who knows, man? Like, I done had some things happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Setups and all kind of shit. So I mean, I don't know, man. People crazy, man. That's all. I'm gonna take that as people just crazy, man. It ain't cool at all, though. That's crazy. Is it rape?
They say it could be considered rape. Yeah.
Man, you better cut it out then. That's all I mean, ain't really nothing. I just don't even, I don't even put my mind around doing no bullshit like
right.
that. Right. Show already flagged.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm 3 in the paint.
Again, somebody else that I've talked about before, just because of the way that he moves and the way that he does things. And America puts this machine behind these people, and then it's the people that follow these people.
I mean, when you logged on, you ain't know he was gonna say that.
No, you didn't. But he's gone far enough to where he can be an influence to somebody, and he makes a point to let people know I'm making this type of money. I don't do nothing less than this.
But is he letting
based off?
He's very open with his flaws, though.
He ain't fixed them.
How you know?
Come on, man.
I
don't know him personally.
Me as a fan of his music, I can say he's grown. I can't say that.
I haven't seen, and I don't watch him, but in the.
Well, how can you even make comments?
Well, because of the stuff that I see,
the
things that do come out is usually with him being so high on himself that he's so above whatever it is that he's doing or he's involved with. You know, yeah, you can go back and apologize, this and that. But he don't really show a whole lot of remorse. He still feel like he that dude.
What is remorse? Do I have to show remorse if I say I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean,
like what are you looking for?
Depending on what the action was. If I said something like that would bring harm to your family or whatever, and then I come back and I apologize, but I still ain't around you enough, or if I ain't doing something to rectify that situation, as such as, okay, you know what, I put y'all in a bad situation. Let me go out here, and whoever it is I know that might be after your head, let me go over here and make this right. Okay, but
what if it's only a situation of verbal, and I just say my bad? Like, do I have to my bad and, you know, give you a hug and all that? If I just say, like, let's say we have a disagreement, just off something I heard, and I come and you just storm off on some nonsense, right?
Right.
Then to come to find out I'm wrong. Without the information I got was wrong. Instead of asking you, I came on some nonsense.
Right.
And then I say, yo, you know, my bad for that. That's it. Like, what else do I have to do?
Make sure I don't do that shit again.
Okay, but you said I got to show remorse. Like, what am I supposed to do?
First off, when you say my bad for whatever the situation was. Because
if I address it all the
way to the T, like you said,
right? If I address it, like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Well, after that, that's when you grow from it and you make sure it doesn't happen in that situation again.
I just don't want it to make it seem like you
like he's supposed to go and grab
stones at a glass house. I'm just making sure that and I ain't he do a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been following this dude a long time, but it's nothing that I've seen. You know, he had a case where woman said he put his hands on her, but it was never proven. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what are we looking for him to do?
I mean, for me, it's already done. All this stuff is consistent. These are consistent behaviors that he continuously, well, I won't say continuously displays, but they continue to come out. And for him to talk about something like that, okay, in that situation, for you to say that goes right along with a predatory mentality. And for you to say that, like, if I was accused for some predatory, for putting my hands on a woman, it's no way I'm finna come on the show and say something about me doing something shiesty to a woman.
Say that one more time.
If I was accused of doing something predatory to a woman,
okay,
there's no way I'm gonna come on my show and talk about something else that I do in a negative sense to a woman.
Why?
Because if I'm already accused, I'm already under this.
Are you accused and found guilty, or you just accused?
I'm accused.
I mean, hell, I could accuse you right now of doing something. That don't mean it's true. You can't just stop being who you are or whatever you are, as transparent as you want to be because somebody accused you or something. Find me guilty, then we can talk about like that. But if somebody can accuse you of anything, dog. Like I'm just not the one to let somebody accuse. People can accuse you of something all day. Are you supposed to watch what you say because somebody accused you?
So if you get accused for one thing, let's say you was accused for stealing, right?
Okay.
And you went in, you prove I didn't steal nothing. A year later, somebody else come back and accuse you for stealing.
Right.
You get, hey, I didn't do that. At some point, people gonna be like, how you keep getting accused of stealing?
Are they proving it?
The point is that people come up with their own ideas of who you are based off of what they hear and what they see.
Hell, your whole race been looked at like that.
You are right.
So what are you supposed to do? Change how you walk in the store, paint to be Sammy Sosa?
No,
I'm just saying, like,
Sosa,
what?
But I'm not gonna perpetuate that either. I'm not gonna continue to give you the fuel based off of what you already think you know about me. I'm not gonna continue to give you gas for that. And that's what happened.
But we don't. Yo, I get what you're saying, but I don't think he's ever been accused of nothing like that.
Well, you just talked about when he got accused of,
but it was never proven. That's what I'm saying.
So now he's talking about how he stealthed women. That's a form of rape.
It is.
And he just said, and then when they came in and asked him about it, he was just like, damn, y'all just want everybody in jail. He didn't say, you know what, I was wrong at that time. He didn't say I should have been doing that.
Are you supposed to apologize for telling your truth? Are you really?
My truth At that time, if it was wrong, yes.
Why?
Because I was wrong. At that time,
so is he saying he continuously do it, or is he saying I did this in my past? I done walked up on cats and just punched them in the face before. Am I supposed to go find these people and be like, hey, bruh?
But you would apologize for that now, though. If you were,
I wouldn't. That's who I was then. I'm not going. All I'm saying is I don't live that way no more. I'm not going to apologize to nobody for that.
You wouldn't do it right. You wouldn't do it now, though, right? No, I'm saying you wouldn't do that now.
I wouldn't punch nobody just for anything. No, I wouldn't.
Right. So my point is that you're not gonna call here, and if somebody asks you about it, you're not gonna say, "Well, if it happens, it happens."
I'm not gonna say no. What I'm gonna say is I did some bad things in my youth, and now I'm different.
That's not what he did.
All he did is say what he done. That's it. And who knows if it's true?
And then he said, "Y'all just want every black guy locked up." He didn't say, "I don't do that no more." He didn't say
he did either.
You're right, and I'm not here to play the word game.
I mean, I'm just you kind of got to, bro.
Nah, you playing word game now.
You convicted somebody, and then on this side you say I ain't gonna play the word game. Well, I mean, you can't just because he said it. I don't even know if it's true.
I mean, that's with anything. I'm not going in and being detective on any and everything that I see. But I told you I'm already kind of biased with the guy.
So let's move on, Dale. Let's move on. Let's move on.
No, that's why I said we're gonna be on one today because I knew you was gonna defend everybody that talk. Well, not everybody, but you was gonna defend, especially him. I don't like him. I ain't like him. I still don't like him. But go ahead, do your thing.
Keep stealthy. Let's go, man. Even Brian said, and he said in his past.
Who said that?
Brian.
Oh, okay. But when they was asked about it,
Brian, you see how he said, "Oh, okay."
No, because when he was asked about it, he just said, "Oh, y'all want everybody in jail." Just say, you know what? I shouldn't have been doing that back in the day.
Why do we have to say that? He said it was in his past.
All right. I mean, that's the problem.
What you mean?
The problem is when you ain't showing that you even cared about what you do. Who's to say that you might do it again?
Did in your past, you done went back and said I shouldn't have did that.
If it comes back up, if it comes back up.
Oh, okay.
At what point you just be like, "Oh, I did it. Fuck it."
He ain't gonna listen. He ain't gonna listen to that. He is not gonna listen to that. He ain't in the mood yet.
Mood music.
Go ahead, man. Move on, man.
We're gonna move on to Kanye.
You watch the interview with Tucker
Carlson. First off, I don't look at Fox News. And
did you watch it?
I saw some of it. I saw clips of it. I saw clips of it. But you going on to talk to Tucker Carlson. That enough for me is to be like, come on, dude. It ain't even about Black Lives Matter or White Lives Matter. This is called a yay storm. Like, I wasn't upset with it.
He said a yay.
It's a yay storm. When Kanye do something, he don't do just one thing. He's going to do a multitude of things to keep trending and keep everybody arms up and outraged and this and that. This is another one of those things. So I'm not even surprised. I'm not mad about it. It's just the people that aren't grown enough to make their own decisions, to come up with their own theories on how this life is. Those are the people that are damaged because Kanye has a following. Kanye has a Trump-like following. No matter what Kanye does, people are going to follow him. His fan base will follow him. So for him to put out things of this, it could be disarming because a lot of these people don't go back and look at the history. In his songs, he talks about history of how we've been disenfranchised and how we've been done wrong. But then you turn around and you do this just for a fashion show. But you want me to pay attention to all this, and these same people probably, and that's why they try to take the history out of the books. They making movies about them here and there, but a lot of the stuff you have to learn, you got to go look for it. They're not giving it to us. So for him to do this is disarming.
Do you think this got anything to do with failed business practice or negotiation failures, whatever he had going on, and he just saying that, white lives matter because they stopped him. They showed him he was still black.
Nah, you got Candace Owens with you.
I'm talking about Kanye. I mean, I'm just saying, do you think this has something to do with that, or could this be, I watched the interview, and when you see these words, white lives matter, everybody knew that. That's nothing. That shouldn't have been a shock. It was, it was a shock for. It wasn't a shock for me because he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, it's a message behind it. Whatever message it is, I look at it as a ploy just to get rich. You know what I'm saying? Because you bring attention to it. This happened, that happened. Next thing you know, you back in business with somebody white. Because his acceptance comes from white people. He could, to me personally, he's not looking for your acceptance.
I agree.
He's looking to be accepted by what he want to be in these conversations with all these Balenciagas and Gucci. He want to be in that same conversation. So when they had to tap him on the shoulder and say, hold on, man, we use your likeness. You don't really even have any input on none of this stuff. So we're not going to let you, Gap said, we're not going to let you talk to us crazy. We've been around too long.
Right.
Adidas was probably on the same thing. We've been around too long. We can't let you talk to us crazy. Mm-hmm. You made us a lot of money. We made you a lot of money too. Right. At the point that we can't make money no more, they was willing to walk away from him. He wasn't used to that. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he looking at it, go back to what Sway said. Do it on your own. Right. He didn't want to do it on his own, which I understand why. In the business sense, you don't want to use your own money. So I got that. Right. But at the point where you have so much, you just so hurt right now because of what happened. Should you have done it on your own? If your mind is the way it is, that you feel like you need to be completely free to create whatever, shouldn't you use your own for that? Because when you using somebody else's money, you give them a say so. Right. One thing somebody will always tell you, my money come with my opinion. Mm-hmm. If you can't accept nobody's opinion, then you don't need to take their money.
Do your own.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To me, it's gonna lead to us saying him being him. Like I don't know, man. I watched the interview and, he was like, the smartest guy he knows is his dad and all this. And it's just a lot to that, man. Kanye always want to be a household name. He want to be something that, he doing what he got to do to get wherever he trying to get.
I agree with that. And that's why I said, it didn't bother me, but I think about the people that
out little black boy. Yo, breast.
He on one today too. To me, it bothers because we are, and Kanye likes to say free thinker and this and that. It's damaging when you don't know the history. And most of the people that follow him a lot of the people that follow him are younger people that are coming up that aren't getting exposed to the real history of what America stands for. And if I remember he did a photo shoot in the Confederate flag. He made a Confederate flag jacket. This was a long time ago, before he got onto all of this Ye and his clothing line and all this stuff. So he's kind of borderlined it for a long time. But at this point now, I don't expect anything different from him I call it the Ye storm. So even this is where it becomes damaging for me. Puffy came out, and when he was when Adidas was screwing Kanye over, when they was trying to do him over, Puffy came out and said, "Look, I'm behind Kanye on this. Adidas, y'all was wrong. Stealing demands design, whatever."
Is that true though? Because what I'm understanding, he doesn't design those shoes.
Well, when you look at fashion, also, you can if you have a certain sew pattern or whatever. And you put your stuff out and you're selling it, somebody else can come along and imitate it just as well, and there's nothing you can do about it. Right. I know somebody that makes clothes, and a major corporation took one of their patterns.
Now, Josh, shut up.
Took one of his patterns. Took one of the patterns, and there was nothing she could do about it. So, but in a sense, when you look at the shoes that Adidas put out when Kanye was leaving, they pretty much looked the same of what Ye was doing. So I'm not even debating that. That's pretty much hearsay.
Are people gonna buy them?
Of course, but
so
he ain't gonna get none of the money.
He ain't supposed to.
If it's his design though.
Is it his design? Is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
There's no way you can do that.
Jordan doesn't design Jordans.
No.
But his name, somebody, yeah. Exactly. So that's the same thing with Kanye. He doesn't design these shoes. His likeness sells these shoes.
I don't know.
Oh, this is already. I be in the little group. The little group, you know.
So he don't design.
Yeah, he don't even. He just hey, okay, I like that one. And like, yeah, he picks shoes, and we gonna go with these.
All right, but beyond that,
no, that matters.
No, it matters in that. That changes that. But the point that I'm getting to was the relationship aspect of how he treated Puff trying to reach out to him. So Puff stood behind him on that situation, right or wrong, which you just kind of dispelled. Right. I appreciate that. So when Puff stood behind him on that, Puff came out and said how he didn't feel about the White Lives Matter shirt. And he simply just said, I didn't like it. I think it's not a good thing. So Kanye said what he had to say to Puff, like, you breaking my heart or something to that sense. So Puff texted him. Now, this went into text message. Puff texted him and said, hey, man, where you at? I'm going to pull up. Let's sit down and have a talk. Ye literally just said, you, you the feds. Nobody comes between me and my money, this and that, da-da-da. And Kanye put these text messages out for the public. Again, that goes back to me saying some stuff need to stay private. So this goes with the Ye storm that I am talking about.
He's not that person. When has he been quiet? When has he been private? He lives for this kind of stuff. You know why? Because it generates income. So now everybody's going to look to see what he does next, and they're going to buy that just like they did with this. Did the same man as, Trump had, and every time I go on these little gym shoe sites and all that, I don't see nobody saying,
I'm getting rid of my Yeezys.
I'm burning Yeezys and all that. Come on, man.
That's why I say I'm not surprised at all.
Hey, Brian, you see the interview? He criticized his mom on there. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
So
she ain't even here to defend herself. I mean, I'm not surprised at nothing he do. I don't know why people are. I just sit there like, oh, okay, here you go.
Here you go.
And did he make any points in the interview? He did. He did. I can't.
Always make great points.
I mean, he's an intelligent guy. He just
but he done move in that direction though.
And to you, he don't.
What?
Because it's somebody that could say, oh, I think he's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all
then you turn around with the White Lives Matter.
It ain't even that, but somebody might see it and be like, "Yo, that's a brilliant way to get attention to whatever else he gonna do." Like that's what it does. Look at us. We sitting there talking about it now.
Yeah, it's entertainment for us.
I mean,
but some people, like you said, they live and die over this Yeezy stuff, these clothes and the slide.
Everybody don't think he over the top, man. Some people think he right.
He regular.
Yeah. Like white people love Kanye today.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? And that's who he lives to
appease.
Yeah. He don't care, man. He don't want your little $5, man. Your little $200. That ain't who he looking for. He want to be in the same conversation with these high-priced guys or the guys that you make real decisions in fashion and the world. He want to be in that circle. Yeah. He feel like he got money now. He can talk how he want to talk because he done came from the bottom and he got all the way up to the top. Who he step on and all that.
Don't matter.
That's not that he don't care about that. It's the art that he look at it as the art of war.
Yeah.
So I mean, Kanye being Kanye to me, man. I just I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter was not about It was for black people, but it was for black people to understand even to themselves that Black Lives Matters. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody really looks at that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like white people do matter. We get it. Mm-hmm. But when the Black Lives Matter shit, we was dying at, you know what I'm saying, alarming numbers. Mm-hmm. You know, if he was looking at it like that, I don't know. He didn't say that shit in the interview, but
okay. No. I think he started it, and that's what I was gonna go into. He kind of started. He picked like immediately after the shirts went up. That's when he came back and he was saying Black Lives Matter didn't care about black people, and he talked about they just found out somebody within the group stole another $10 million in donations. So that's why he was pointing out. I want people to understand that the Black Lives Matter theory or ideology differs from the corporation. The corporation bought some kind of resurgence to what needs to be seen and what needs to be heard for us to get just the equal part of justice. We shouldn't have to fight for the equal part of justice, but that's what their purpose was, well, that's what it was supposed to be.
Right.
But within the corporation, you had people that had ulterior motives. And when money get involved, that's what happens. So you have to know how to separate the Black Lives Matter corporation from what the intended purpose of it was. It just so happened it was some bad people at the helms of it. So that's where he jumped off, and that's where he said that's why he was doing that. But
Ja, what you feel was their purpose?
oh, why you ask her?
Damn, don't do her like that.
Because you know she finna go in on them ladies. You know she finna go in on them women.
She got an opinion like everybody else.
Yeah, so they caught another guy. I think he was one of the. He was real close to the Colliers girl.
Yeah, Sharon Osbourne said she won her $900,000 back from Black Lives Matter.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, she said she won her refund.
Yeah, so he was close. So she was hooking him up, and he was stashing money off here, stashing money off there, and again, the grassroots people that's out there actually doing the work, they looking like, man, we out here working. Where's y'all? Can we get the funds allocated to go and help these situations? Oh, she said that was never their purpose.
That's what I'm saying.
I told you I know what she gonna say. No. Their purpose was to move the black man out of the family. Their original statement, I
remember that. I remember we read the whole thing.
Yeah, we read it, and that was the edited one. The original one was worse than that. So yeah, but you ain't gonna be able to find that now. But
tell her Peter want their money too, Brian Stewart. Don't bring up Peter on this show, bro. You shut down.
Oh yeah, all the way. Now we
People
really
need to
get
pay
shut
attention
down.
to who they are following. That's real.
Yeah, that's real. Definitely do your own homework.
Absolutely.
Definitely do.
But
your homework.
Trends make money, not substance, I guess you would say.
So at what point do you decide I'm gonna do? Literally, just say I will become a martyr for what I believe in.
For who?
For I guess anybody.
Oh.
Let's just say for us, like we like to stand for pushing black products and supporting our community and things of that nature. If it comes to a point to where we get Fox News to come in here and say, "Hey guys, we want to pick you up,"
I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
So at what point do you think it takes for anybody in that light that's standing for something that would just sell themselves out?
Everybody got a price. I believe that. Everybody got a price. Are they willing to pay your price for what you got or what you got to say? Probably not. They probably negotiate you to something the way they feel you worth.
Yeah.
But everybody got a price.
Yeah.
You got to stand real strong on your square to turn down something that, especially if you poor.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We got one more thing, and then we just gonna freestyle after that.
No, I got. Go ahead.
Yeah. We got it was a LAPD officer that was killed in a training exercise. I can't remember the specifics of how he was killed, but it was a training exercise with other officers. The funny thing about this situation, well, not funny, but the weird thing about this situation.
John, shut the hell up.
What's your price? Fox News? I ain't messing with Fox News. The weird thing about this situation was this particular cop that died of this accidental death during this training exercise was investigating 4 LAPD cops for raping a girl. And so this happened back in May. Now the family is coming back and they're suing the LAPD for these cops that supposedly accidentally their child got killed during this exercise. And I don't think any of them were black. So everybody involved was the LAPD and dirty cops. They are out there and amongst themselves.
Good luck.
I think they got a good case. And
good case. That's what you need to win?
No, you need a great lawyer. You need a great lawyer. Because justice don't mean that no more. It's about who you got you a good lawyer, we can get you off. Ain't what? Come on, wasn't ASAP just kind of in trouble with shooting or something? And he ain't in jail, is he?
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, it was something I think they was trying to lock him up on something. It could just come down to how much money you got, what lawyer you get. Because if we regular folk, half the stuff that happens, Iman Shumpert, didn't he just get caught with a whole bunch of weed or something on the flight or something? He out doing interviews already.
I ain't familiar with that.
It's about the money and how much you pay for your lawyer. It ain't about justice. It ain't about justice.
In some cases, I give you that.
It ain't about that, man.
R. Kelly got a lot of money, dog. He locked up.
Well, he had a whole lot. He had years and years
Like I said,
of stuff.
So at some point, you know what I'm saying? Money ain't enough. If they want you, if they feel you that important, man, they'll lock you up.
Oh yeah, but you got that money, they gonna come on.
Especially if you're a millionaire. If you got bread, they gonna.
Brett Favre still out there.
Hey, we just seen a homeboy. Our homeboy posting pictures with Brett Favre. I'm like, he don't watch the news at all.
No
he ain't
clue.
watch Sports Center. What the hell?
All he do is sell shoes and work.
Yo, shout out to the homie, but
Shout out, man.
I'd have took it down, brother. I wouldn't have gave me that kind of ammo.
Man, what you got over there?
You got an LL Cool J head too. I ain't gonna let that go.
You gonna just take shots at the
I'm
brother?
just saying. I see why you wear them hats. No. That's my dog too. He gonna be mad when he see me.
He gonna swing on.
Like, bruh, what's up, bruh? All right, last Monday, I went to eat lunch with a couple brothers, man, the Cannon brothers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen them in a while. We sat down. You know, in the middle of this, a lady, we was down at, Fin and Feathers. I had never been there. We was down there, and it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, dog. About 1:30. Lady was in the middle of the street. She was ass naked. Like, she had on a pair of socks, and that was it. It's 1 o'clock, about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I look around in the store. If it's 10 of us in there, dog, 9 people laughing, 6 people got their phone out, and then it's me. All I seen was a black lady in the street, dog. That shit hurt my feelings, man, to see black people. She already at the bottom. And y'all want to get a couple likes and get a couple laughs. So y'all want to post this lady. She already humiliated, dog. The shit was crazy. And so my first thing, my heart was like, yo, get up and go to the car. So I get up, I go to my car, man. And whatever clothes I had in there, I always got some jogging pants, something in the car, because you never know what might happen. You know what I'm saying? And so I had a jogging pants, T-shirt, and a hoodie. Hoodie wasn't even mine. And I just gave it to her, dog. I said, yo, could you please just put this on?
Right.
And, you know, she go across the street to the other restaurant. I wish I knew the name of that one, because I'm not going back to Fin and Fat. I'm done.
Right.
Like, that's where I'm at with it. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because I see what kind of, how y'all doing down here. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting outside on the concrete, bro. And guys come out the store, one across the street, I don't know the name of it. Gray building, black words. I don't know the name of it. And they laughing and, you know, dude talking to her and all that. I'm trying to give her these clothes at the same time. And all I hear her say is they took my clothes. So whatever activity she was in before that moment, man, somebody took all her clothes from her. You know what I'm saying? So I give her the money I had in my wallet, and I gave her these clothes, man. But as I go back in the restaurant, man, the same energy as when it wasn't there. It was energy of people being ashamed of themselves before I walked out there. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was quick to grab their phone, man. And us as people, man, what's up with that? You ain't getting a check off that. I mean, she already at the bottom, dog. Like I was telling the homie, man, I've been in situations, man, where I made $90,000, and still had to sleep in my car one night or 2 nights. Just my pride was too much just to tell the homie, man, open the door, man. I need to come in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm talking about I got 90,000. You know what I'm saying? And this lady ain't had that, man. Why is it so easy to be inhumane than practice just humility, dog? Like that shit really, that shit bothered me, dog. Like I was done after that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like this lady, that's my sister out there, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and you know, even the homie said something, it kind of irritated me, but we all ain't on the same level in many pages. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he did make a point, but I just wasn't into my headspace to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And because all I seen was my mother, my auntie, my sister, your cousin, my cousin. That's all I seen, man. Right. Out there in the street, and she couldn't even. She had a dude with her, and he was just trying to get her to come whatever with him, that he could just get her some help. He looked like he was homeless too, though. You know what I'm saying? And he was so thankful that I would just give her them clothes, and man, that shit hurt me, man. Right. Just to see, they picking up these phones, dog, like, oh, I gotta get this, so you can just post it. And like, we need to be better, man. Like, we can sit here and talk about Kanye in a lot of ways, but a lot of shit he said, man, that he said at times is real. You know, we Black Lives Matter. He said you can say that all day, but we still killing each other at record numbers, man. Mm-hmm. It's still a lot of war zones out there in these cities, man. You see what happened to the young boy out there in California, man. All he was trying to do is eat waffles. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to do better on each other, man. Or we always gonna be a nigga out here. Right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So this shit's stupid, man. Like. When it end, dog? When do people say I ain't got to be like that, man? I don't try to say the world as far as I don't even do what I can do, man. You know what I'm saying? But when do we get to the point, man, where we put the bullshit aside, man? Like we gotta get there. And right now, like that shit bothered me. That was a lady, bro. The bus driver wanted to help her. He couldn't because she had no clothes on. Right. So he threw his hands up, and I'm just like, brother, I'm gonna do what I can. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But this phone shit is crazy, dog. People love to just act like they goddamn movie directors, bro. But the minute you get in they shit, man, people just love puffs and people but you the same one doing this shit. Mm-hmm.
We'll go back to something I said earlier in the show. Attention is the new currency. The likes and all this and that and ridiculing. And I'll even go even further back when I said we as a people are desensitized based off of what they put out there on us. We get so used to, first off, being in our phone and be socially connected to everybody, but we are so removed from humanity that is sickening because, like you said, in a situation like that, the first thing people want to do is record it. Like even when just on a blanket topical situation, when people go to concerts now, they're not even looking at the show. They're recording it on their phone. And that draws me up the wall. Like, you're not even taking in the experience. You so worried about putting this stuff in your phone, showing people where you at, what you doing, and all this and that. You're not even taking in the experience. And so for me, when we look at all these videos of people getting shot, people getting locked up, people, all this stuff, it desensitizes us to where we losing humanity. So now, when I'm stepping outside, I'm still looking through my phone, and real life is happening in my face, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Nah. If we out here in the streets and something, just like when we was at the bar at the cigar spot one night, and it was an accident that happened. Me and you jumped up and ran out there.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
We ran out there.
Yeah, that was crazy. Shout out to Joe.
For sure. Joe, he's a medic. He was out there, so he was able to do what he needed to do.
Shout out to Joe.
But I think people in general, we so caught up in just looking at a show. This is, what was that movie Jim Carrey did? Truman Show.
I ain't never seen that.
We just standing around watching. We standing around watching, but everybody got a microphone now. Everybody got a video and a microphone, but what the hell are you doing? When the time comes, what are you doing? You still recording, or you out there getting your hands dirty? At some point, you gotta come off your little pedestal, off your bar stool, and make a move. Do something, and you ain't gotta record it. Like I used to hate when people would go and give food to the homeless and this and that and record it.
You know, I always ask people, or I always have a thought. If somebody could sue you for posting their picture without their permission, would people care enough to be like, would they care about the consequences enough to not even post it?
Say the last part again.
Would people care about the consequences enough to not even post it if you had to get the person's permission to post the picture?
Okay.
If they could sue you for invasion of privacy or whatever.
Nah, because then, like they were saying in the group, when you touch that pocket, nah, we ain't finna do that. But if it don't touch your pocket, what's the consequence? But like you said, if there is a consequence being sued, nah, they ain't gonna post it. They ain't gonna take the picture. Nah, I'm good.
I don't know, man.
You think they gonna do it?
My man got how much to post it?
Oh, for the camp, the practice.
Yeah, 50. You say 50 to 100?
It was 50 to 100. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean, man. I know I be on social media here and there, but I don't live in my phone like that, especially when real life is happening in my face. I can't pick up my phone to record tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
And especially in a situation like that. And usually when I see that, especially in that area, because I know that area it's an up and down area. It's an area that's up and coming, but you also have a lot of homelessness down there in that area.
That's real. I mean,
So a lot of those people are just kind of used to seeing this type stuff. But to provoke it and to record it, that's a whole nother level.
Like I don't kick people when they down, man. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like I ain't never seen it, but it's just people out here, it's crazy, man. Karma's a mug, though. I believe in it. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Charles. People go out to record themselves instead of just enjoying what they're going to do.
Luciano, I don't understand the emoji thing. We working words around here, brother.
Right, he just doing emojis all the time.
You thinking? I don't. And I know if that's who I think it is. If that's he's a man of many words. So
and pictures.
I need more than that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's heavy, man. I didn't know that happened while y'all was down there.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird, man. It was you know how you feel like you in a group of people but you all alone? I really felt like I was all alone at that moment.
Yeah, that's a heavy feeling right there, man. You got anything else, brother?
No, Luch, we gotta get together though, man. You might have to make an appearance on here, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Sure, he got a lot to say. He say he's shy, but we gonna have to
that man ain't shy.
Break him out
of
that.
You know what I'm saying? Luch better come over here and set the world on fire.
Maybe we give him a keyboard. He can type it. Hey, type it out. Just read it. I'll read it off.
Henny, what up, though?
Yeah, what's happening, Henny? But yeah, man, we got to do better as a people. Overall, this show, I talked about the people that bother me. The whole show, I talked about people that bother me, and they just gave more examples of why I don't like them. But even in all of those people, I've taken something from them that makes sense. I'm not saying that everything that they say is dumb, everything they do is stupid, because all of them make sense, and they're at a prominent state because of a lot of things that they do. But I got my opinions, and I stand by them, and that's what it is. I wish everybody well to keep doing what they do, but at some point you got to have some accountability, some responsibility for what you're going to give to other people. And so that's all I got for today.
Yo, man, y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of this afternoon, man. I'm going home, go to bed. Tired.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? John, ain't nobody hugging nobody over here, man. Relax.
She always in there messing with folk, man. Always messing with folk.
In the words of my brother Luch, though, believe in self. If y'all ain't, and he got his own apparel, too. If y'all ain't hollered at him, believe in self, man. For real. Support. He mean what he say. It ain't really about $1 to him. We gone.
Yeah, we gonna get on up out of here, man. We love y'all. Y'all keep checking with us. Like I said, Soundproof Hunger on YouTube. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, hit the bell button. It's help us grow, man. That'll help us grow. We get bigger and better. We gonna keep giving y'all what we got, man. We love y'all. Be easy out there and hold it in the road.
Y'all cut it short this week. I'm tired,
what
man.
They expect from us,
blame me, dog. I'm tired. That's all right, because the next show might be long, because we might put it all together and bring the women back so they can say whatever they need to say to us directly. Because I know I got something to say.
We know that.
You probably sit with them anyway. But anyway, let's get out of here, man. I agree with the ladies.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Go, girl. Go, girl. You're right.